Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good day, good evening, depending on when you're listening to this. And welcome to the show. Now, the question is how can we add, share, create, hold, and have more energy, more positivity in life? That's what I'm going to cover today. I'm your host. My name is Flemming Schmidt, and welcome to the Positive Outcome Show. Before I dive into the topic today, let me just share a few words about me so that you know where I'm coming from. And if this is your first time listening, so welcome to you and thank you for taking some time to listen to this show. Now, as I mentioned, my name is Flemming Schmidt. I am a proud dad. I'm a life coach. And my journey of looking in, my transformational journey began around 10 years ago when I went through a divorce that left me on rock bottom, and it was a very, very dark time for me, and I had the hardest time getting back up on my feet again. And through personal growth, mentoring, coaching, a journey of looking in, I found, I would say, I've found a path that has led me back to a life today, that I live today, that is full of joy, love, and courage, and I appreciate it every day. So if you find yourself in a spot in life, in a situation, or that life just threw you a curveball and it's hard or difficult to move on from there, this podcast might serve you on your journey. What I'm sharing here are my own personal findings, discoveries on what worked for me, and this might be the same thing that could work for you. So it's up to you to find out. Anyways, thank you for listening and thank you for being here. Today, it's all about understanding yourself and how that is key to understanding others as well. Because once we dive in to understand why we are where we are in life, or how we basically ended up where we are in life, once you understand that journey, that process, it's easier for you to understand why others might be where they are. Now, I'm not saying that you are going to be an expert on decoding everyone. It's not about that. The object is to understand yourself first and foremost and be comfortable being you, being comfortable speaking your mind, and to love yourself and to understand yourself and to respect yourself. It just gives a different flow, a different energy about you, and people can see that, or people notice this about you, about who you are and how you are. And for me, it's like this. Once I understood or began to understand why I ended up in the place where I was the reason of my baggage. We all have baggage, we all have lived life, and it's different how we see life. Some see it as a negative thing with all the baggage that you're carrying around. That would be the image that most understand. And I did that. I carried a lot of baggage. I carried around a lot of baggage. Or should I say, rather than letting go, I kept myself in a state of mind, or I kept myself reminding myself of all the bad things that have happened to me. I kept myself in that state of mind of feeling sorry for myself, or feeling it's hard, or feeling that I am not good enough. I am not worthy enough of doing such a thing. And I kept on reminding myself by looking back in the past and connecting with the emotion that I felt when I felt miserable, or when I felt, well, whatever feeling I had in the past. I more often than not kept myself in a negative kind of state of mind, because I reminded myself of how I felt in the past. And I shouldn't do that. I know that now. But that's how I lived before, and I think you can relate to always feeling negative, or always feeling sorry for yourself, or always feeling that life is tough and hard. It is what it is. But if you keep on reminding yourself of things are tough and hard and you're not worthy and you're not good enough, you start to believe that. If you're always telling yourself the same thing over and over and over again, and you even have that emotional detachment, emotional attachment, not detachment, but attachment, to that thing that you're telling yourself about not being worthy, it becomes somewhat of a truth to you from inside. So that's why, for me, this journey of understanding yourself and letting go of all that baggage of negativity, I know it's there, but I don't pay any attention toward it. When I now look back, when I now see my kind of content in my bag of baggage, if you will, I see a roadmap. I see situations in life where I'm proud of myself. I see situations in life where I did good. I see joy, love, courage. I see affection. I see all the good things. I also see all the bad things, but I don't pay any attention of it. What I do notice is how I ended up in that situation and how I can avoid that situation in the future to come. Now, I cannot avoid anything or everything, I know, but what I can do is prepare myself for, if I find myself in that situation, that I react differently towards the outcome that I desire to get. I hope it makes sense. So I use my baggage as a roadmap for things to come. What worked, what memories I would like to keep, the good ones, and what memories I would like to not forget, but pay less attention towards, of feeling sorry for yourself, of not feeling worthy enough. Because whoever you are, when you are listening to this, let me tell you this: you are worthy of everything. You are worthy of living a life that you desire. You are worthy of chasing your own dream. You are worthy of living a life with love, with kindness, with joy, with courage, with affection. You are worthy. That is the journey inside. That is understanding yourself, accepting who you are and where you are in life. And from here, you are now able to make decisions that can guide you to live the life that you desire. You are loved, you are worshipped, and you will find your path towards a life that's joyful, loving, kind, and gives you purpose, meaning. I hope this has served you on your journey. It's something that has really had an impact on me. The journey of understanding myself, to accept who I am, to stand by how I feel, to express myself when needed, even when it's hard. That's understanding yourself, and that is staying true to who you are, to your core values. And once you have been through that process, and I think that all coaches or spiritual leaders or my mentors out there and coaches can agree with me. Once you have been through the journey of understanding yourself, accepting who you are, I believe it's easier for you to understand others and to accept and love others as well. I think it's such a profound thing to get your head around. It took me some time in the beginning. To accept this, or to understand it, the concept. But understanding yourself will ultimately lead to you understanding others. but we have to understand ourselves first. It's like telling people to do something in life. You know, these individuals who sometimes believe that they are better than others, or I think we all have met a person at some point that, let's say, told us to do something, a task, and they explained very well how it should be done, but it showed, or the time told us, that they haven't done it themselves. So they came across as fake individuals, or that they are not living their own word. I think you have come across a few people like that, maybe in your lifetime. People who are telling something and not doing it themselves. Let me just say, this is not the case with me. What I'm sharing is what I'm doing. If you want to become better at understanding others, you gotta walk through the journey of understanding yourself first and foremost. Everything starts from within, and that's where the journey really starts for us all. Looking in to find the answers. All right. Thank you for listening. And I really appreciate you for taking some time out of your busy schedule just to hear me talking about what matters to me or what has made a change in my life. So thank you for that. And should you be on your journey of improving yourself, of becoming a better version of yourself, I honor you for being on a path that is going to lift your life and transform your life into something better. I cheer on you. I believe in you, and you can do it. Just hang in there, even when it gets tough. Hang in there, because that means there's a breakthrough happening soon. It's always right before people have a breakthrough that they give up, because that's when it gets tough. So stay on track, stay on, spend the energy needed, and go through the emotions that are required to go through in order for you to get to the next level. So stay on track, keep going, never give up. I believe in you. All right. Thank you for listening. Take care. Have a great day and do your best.